Hello and welcome, beautiful people of YouTube. Well, you don't know how long it took me to try and set up this whole thing today. For some reason, I just haven't been with it. So, today I thought I was going to share with you what I think is the best in drugstore products at the moment. It's a mixture of makeup, moisturizers like body care, and I'm just having a look down there to see what it is that I have. And you know, everything drugstore. So I'm just going to include everything drugstore. So without wasting a lot of time, because I'm on the clock at the moment and I've been trying to fulfill my promise to you that I'm going to film every single week, and I hope to stick to it. Sometimes you'll find that I'll film 2 or 3 videos in a go. I'll try and change up the setting and do some interesting things so it doesn't look bland and the same all the time, because of my long days at work. When I'm on longer shifts or when I have more days in work, I don't have as much time to film because I start work at 7:30 and I'm supposed to really finish at 8:30 at night, so I wouldn't have time to film during those times. So I thought I'll film a few things in advance. So without further ado, let's get into it. I'll start off in no particular order with a moisturizer. I don't know if you guys, I think most of you know about this, don't you? It's the Soap and Glory, right? The Righteous Butter. I love this. It's finished. It's an empty. Let me just show you. I love the smell. It's empty. I've got a new one, but I just couldn't find where I put it. But I feel like it's really, really moisturizing, and something that can moisturize my skin throughout the winter. Then that's heavy duty stuff. I love this. I think it's one of the good ones in the drugstore when it comes to body moisturization. The second one, the alternative that I would use, and I know this is quite boring, but this is just a Nivea Soft, and I always get this for backup, just in case, you know, like I run out of the Righteous Butter or something like that. I haven't even opened it, you see, because I still have another tin of the Righteous Butter. So I have this on the side just in case I run out of the Righteous Butter, and it works just as well. However, given the two, I choose the Righteous Butter. I'm sorry, Nivea. Another thing that I think is worth mentioning on drugstore products is the Hand Chemistry Intensive Youth Complex. Complex Intense, I don't know what that word is, but I shall show you and you will read it over here. Hopefully you can see it and you can read it. That's the maybe you'll see it a little bit further out. Yes, it's the Hand Chemist, and it's one of the best hand moisturizing creams that I've come across yet in the drugstore. As I told you, I normally use Elemis, and I was on the hunt for a good moisturizing cream, and I came across this. I didn't show you, did I? It's just a white basic hand cream, but it does the job perfectly. I'm in love with this. It's always in my makeup case. Let's move on to hair. One thing I really, really love and I could never go without is the Renew and Argan Oil of Morocco, the penetrating oil. So I'm in love. It's the Organics Beauty, Pure and Simple. So yes, it doesn't weigh down your hair, it just does the job. It's also a heat protected, so if I'm going to use hair straighteners or a blow dry in my hair, if I put this, at least my hair is protected. What else? I've talked about this before. Do you know, I only realized that this is by Loreal Paris. So yeah, it's made by, well, probably most of you knew this but me, and it's the Kerastase Paris laque, it says, Fixation Extra Hold Spray. So it's basically a hairspray, but I find it really good. It doesn't make your hair hard. It leaves it nice and bouncy and flowy, but in place, if you know what I mean. If you want your hair to stay the same all day. Love this. And I know it's a little bit on the expensive side, but it is a drugstore product, isn't it? And it works. So one of the good ones in the drugstore. And now I had to show you this, didn't I? It's the Tangle Teezer by Lulu Guinness. I love the shape, and it's quite handy, like for my hair as well. This is just a lid that covers it on top like that. And yes, I didn't buy this in the drugstore. I bought it in Space NK, but it is available in Boots, and it's £1 cheaper if you buy it from Boots rather than Space NK. So, well, I didn't have time to go around gallivanting and searching for it, and I wanted it at the time, so I just got it for an extra £1. So I am sure all of you have heard about these. These are the Maybelline Forever Strong Superstay Gel Nail Color 7-Day. There they are. I've got loads more, I'm not sure where they are. And these are the works. These are perfect. They do the job. They stay literally for 7 days, if not more. I've stayed with them before for 10 days straight on my nails. I don't even top up my nail polish. And yes, I love them. They actually look like a high-end brand name for drugstore nail polish. So they're a good one as well. And the next one is Ponderous Roche Velvet. This one is in the Nudist, the matte finish. I'm wearing it now. I'm wearing it very lightly. Amazing. It is literally like velvet when you put it on. Like, it stays forever. It doesn't go anywhere. What I tend to do, because I have such dry lips, I either put the Elizabeth Arden 8-hour cream either on the top or at the bottom, depending with how dry my lips are. So it just makes it stays a lot. If you have lips that are not as dry as mine, you could use this straight onto your lips. It's velvet, it's non-drying, and it stays put for a very long time. Well, when I say very long time, probably you could push it to 5 hours if you're not eating, 5-6 hours if you're not eating or drinking with it. So I would highly recommend them. They're not cheap, I guess, for drugstore. Would you say £8.99 is expensive? But what you could do is you could get this on the 3 for 2 that you get in the drugstores. So instead of just buying one like I do, that makes no money sense. So what you do is you buy 2 and get the other free, or share with your friends or something like that for our younger viewers out there. I don't know, some of you, if you've used this Maybelline Brow Drummer. I use it in dark brown, sculpting brow mascara. So I'm not sure if you'll be able to read this. I'm trying to focus it so you can see a bit more. Is it focusing? So other people love it, but I find this is too big when I'm trying to set my eyebrows with it. This goes all over the place because it's a little too big. But it works, the gel, once you've done the job and you've done the cleaning up, it works perfectly, not a problem at all. But I prefer the Loreal Brow Artist Plumper because it has a smaller spoolie there, if you can see that. I don't know if you can see it there. And I find it can handle my eyebrows. I don't have thin eyebrows, they're quite thick, but I don't have thin eyebrows, they're quite thick, but I find this works better than this one here. But if you have time, it's probably because I do things in a rush in the morning most of the times. So I mess it all up with the big one. Otherwise, once you've used them, as I say, they work exactly the same. Another one of my favorites is the L'Oreal La Palette Nude. That's the one. I have it in rose. And I want to get a few more and see. There they are. Oh, let me not blind you there. Can you see them? I think they're all lovely colors and they work well, and that's what I'm wearing on my eyes today. Oh, still talking about L'Oreal, there's the L'Oreal Brow Artist again, the shaper. This is like a pencil that you would use, and it comes with this little brush here. So you would apply the pencil on your eyebrows, and then you would use this brush here to brush it and even out the color that you'd have applied. And then over here it comes with a highlighter that you can use to highlight your eyebrows. I thought this was really nice, but if you've been watching my previous videos, you know that I am more of a Kiko girl, and I'm yet to really try this one out. Give it a good chance so I can tell you whether it's yay or nay. Okay, so this is going to be a little controversial, but I thought the Nude Sticks. Are they Drugstore? You let me know. Well, I'm just going to go with the Drugstore. I love them. Easy to wear, like you don't have to mess around with anything. You just apply them, blend them out with your fingers a little, and bang, you are good to go. This one that I have is in Glit, and I have it on my eyes, as well as this is what I'm wearing on my eyes today. And the Lord and Berry eyeliner is what I use as well. I just have to give a shout out to the Lord and Berry eyeliner. Oh my god, it's the bomb, because it absolutely glides on like butter. It doesn't drag your skin with you when you're trying to apply your mascara, even when you're going right inside your waterline. Lord and Berry eyeliner for the moment. You're taking the cake home. Another thing that I wanted to talk about, and I'm going to class it as Drugstore because Kiko is quite affordable. You can get it online, or if you live in London you can always go and get it. It's the Kiko Kohl pencil. I use the 100, the eyeliner. It's not as buttery as the Lord and Berry, because the Lord and Berry takes the cake, but well, Lord and Berry I wouldn't say it's Drugstore, is it? So I would say Kiko then. That's where Kiko comes into play. It's not as smooth. The Kiko is not as smooth. If you can see it here, that's the one here. It's not as smooth, but it's not, it doesn't drag as much. Like it's quite good. It's a little, you can feel the pencil on your skin, that's what I want to say, but it doesn't hurt or drag your skin. So I think it's a good Drugstore, a good price as well. I think it's £3.99, £4, so you can't go wrong with that, can you now? Another one from Kiko is the eyebrow pencil that I always rave about, and I don't think I'm about to change it anytime soon. I'll try the L'Oreal Paris Brow Artist Definer, but the Kiko had to be mentioned. Cheap and cheerful, use it in number 2. And I know the only problem with Kiko product, they're not readily available, and then they charge you £5.99 for the shipping, whatever you buy, unless you buy products worth £50. So again, maybe share with your friends who also like the brand, so you can order together and share the postage and packaging for the younger viewers out there who are a little bit on a tight budget. This is not last. So, another one that I think is good is this one. It's the Ponderous Intense Smoky Liner. I won't even try and say the name because I'm just going to butcher them. And please correct me, am I saying it right? I'm not a French lady. I didn't even, well, I did French, but I didn't even take it to my O level. I dropped out somewhere along the line. So please help. Am I saying it right? That's that. I'll write it down. It has instructions on how to wear it right behind there. You have a liner here. It's like a cream liner that you could line your eyes with. And then you have your two eyeshadows. And I think this would make a beautiful smoky eye like. I'll try and play around with it and maybe do not a tutorial. I don't like saying tutorial because I'm not a makeup expert, but like I just play around and sometimes, you know, it works out fine and everybody says, wow, you look amazing. And sometimes it's just horrendous. I just wash it off straight away. So I'll play around with it and we will see how it comes out. And if it comes out okay, I might share it with you guys. And you can learn what I would have done as well. Last but not least is the Tweezerman Tweezers. These are drugstore. You definitely get them from the drugstore, don't you? These are the mini ones that you could just pop in your handbag. Unfortunately, you can't fly with them in your handbag, can you? They come in this little thing here just to protect them. So if you are in between threading or whatever it is that you do, you could always have this at hand to do a little plucking and keep your eyebrows knit. I hardly ever do that because it's always a disaster. I always make a mess of my eyebrows. So stay away from the tweezer, even though I got one just in case. I don't know, maybe if the world was coming to an end and we had to go somewhere and beauty was a priority at that particular time, I could carry them with me. I don't know, hardly use them, but quite useful for a seasoned tweezer, person who can tweeze themselves. So that's all I have for the drugstore products. Let me know what you like in the drugstore arena, and I might check them out as well. My next video is probably going to be what's in my makeup or what's in my bag. Very lovely to be on YouTube. I'm getting more comfortable with my filming. Hopefully my editing will get better and we get to know each other and you guys could, you know, show me some love and subscribe, comment, like. All comments are welcome. Please try and be constructive. You know, constructive criticism, that's the way to go. Have a great time, guys. Until we speak again. Mwah. Bye-bye.